That's on. So, this is something that my therapist recommended I do. It's to just write something that basically describes why I'm seeking therapy. So, yeah. Once upon a time, in a land not so different from where you and I live, a little girl was born to a family of loving, caring people. In a nearby kingdom, a little boy was born to another king, whose family was also good and kind. He was strong and out fighting muggers and murderers and winning before the age of 10. I tried to make it more like the present, you see, instead of dragons and stuff, like old stories. The parents in the families were proud of their beautiful children and decided that the two should marry upon their 18th birthdays, which happened to be on the same day. The two children were never allowed to talk directly to each other. The families took carriage rides along country roads and stopped so the children could see each other from afar. But they never talked or touched. They could not, until their marriage day. Through the carriage window, he could see her. She had thick, blonde curls, sky blue eyes, and prim white arms that lay on top of the lace and ruffles of her dress. After what felt like a lifetime, the day of their marriage finally arrived. The prince stood at the altar, heart racing so fast he could feel it wanting to burst out of his chest. The church organ played. He turned to observe his beautiful bride walking down the aisle, glowing with the sunlight shining behind her. She took her place by his side at the altar. They made their vows and turned to look at each other. When he looked into her eyes, he knew he was loved. Loved as much as his parents loved him. Loved more deeply than anyone could ever imagine. And as his family looked lovingly on, the young man married the girl and they all lived happily ever after. The end.